Welcome to day 14, everyone. And today is now going to be the start of the soul reconnection. The last 7 days is all about becoming the observer and bringing awareness to the ego. And as we've all learned on this journey, the ego plays such an important role and plays so many roles within our life. The moment you become aware of it, you now have a choice. As soon as the ego appears in any shape or form, you know straight away that we have to try to return back to the soul, because that is your truth. And now you become aware of it, you'll start then working on what it is that you want in life, and to really connect within and listen to your soul. So today's one is going to be simplifying life down to a choice. And this time we're going to look at our words. And the English language is such an interesting language when we pay attention. It's one of the most deceptive languages out there. Over 100 words for deception on its own. And as we go along, you'll see that the words play a massive influence on our life. How many on here speak to their plants? I know a few of you do. So our vibrations, the words that we speak, influences matter in the physical world. So you can search and experiment online, speaking to your plants, and you'll see if you speak to one plant with love, the plant grows and thrives. If you speak to the same plant in fear and hate, by the end of the month, the plant's deteriorating. Our energy plays an important part. We've also seen the Dr. Emoto in the 80s used to freeze water. Again, same thing, love or hate, and you'll see that the geometric shapes, it's magic when it's from love. It's distorted when it's from fear. So our words have influence on physical matter. And remember, we are the commander of our body. Our body listens to the commands, which is your words. So if we're speaking negatively, with fear, with hate, that's going to impact our internal body too. So when we looked at the cellular level, it's grow or protect. When you're in flow, your body's in harmony. If we now pay attention to the words, simplify life down to a choice. You have the negative or the positive. The English language comes in duality. So for every negative, there's a positive, and vice versa. So today, we're going to bring awareness to the words that we now choose to speak. And just use this as an example. Your body listens to all of your commands. So if you're speaking about someone else with negativity, with hate, with anger, your body's listening to those words, and it thinks you're speaking to your body. So our words influence every aspect of our life, the energy that goes out, the instructions that we give to our body, and it influences the mood of conversations. So my philosophy in life, if I only speak positive words, I can only be a positive person. For me, you meet me with negativity, I'll meet you back with love. So then I can always know that I'm in control of the words that come out of my mouth. And that way, other people's words have no impact on me, because I can bring awareness to it. And I can have a choice if I then do react to the words of others. So start bringing awareness now throughout your day. How many negative words do we actually say? So I really would like to take you through just a quick example. If you all close your eyes for me, and I just want to show you the power of words. Remember, the present moment is always your now. And your body's always listening to the now. The universe is listening to your words too. So the last word that you say is the truth. So closing your eyes for me. And this is where the English language gets very deceptive. So I really want you to pay attention to your feelings and just notice what comes up. So closing your eyes. Don't think of the tiger. Don't think of the tiger. What do you think about? Keep your eyes closed and let's feel the difference between negative and positive. Never forget. Don't stop. Don't give up. Now feel the opposite. Keep going. Keep striving. Always remember. Feel the difference? So for every negative, it brings you to the present moment, but takes you back in the past. So never forget, from this moment, never forget what's happened before. But your past does not define you. So negative words cut our flow. From this moment, always remember. That remember keeps going. Don't stop from this. Don't stop what you're doing. So this moment here. Keep going from this moment. Keep going. And we can change other words to show you the difference of choosing I can't to I choose. I choose not to. It's a choice. Take ownership of your words. Every time you say I choose not to, it means you're in control of your decisions. You do not have to blame anyone else on there. It was your choice. And you can be empowered then by making your own decisions. I got to pick up the kids. I've got to see my parents. Change got to get. I get to pick up my kids. I get to see my parents. One word changes everything. And you can feel the energy go up. So an exercise today, and again, it's all awareness. There's no judgment here. But it's going to ask for every opposite to the negative word, there's an opposite to the positive. So for every negative word that's spoken, if you catch yourself, can you find the alternative, a more empowering one? And the exercise is just going to write down as many positive words as you can and see if you can find the opposite to it. So as you go through your day, there'll be something that pops up. Write it down and see if you can find the opposite. And the beauty of this, it brings awareness to all the words that we speak. And you'll see that there's many things that we say unconsciously. It is actually quite negative. You could say things like, I can't sleep. I can't lose weight. Meaning from this moment, I still can't. You struggle to lose weight. You've struggled to sleep. But from this moment, again, keep it open. So you're going to write down throughout the day as it comes up, negative and positive. Just find the opposites. And the beauty of this is once you find the opposites, that's your spectrum. Mind, body, body, mind is still the ego. But your soul then becomes the truth. And then you get a choice of what words to use. So throughout conversations, at times I'll say, never, always remember. I'll change it in that moment. And by changing it in that moment, the other people may not be aware. However, I know I correct myself. I know I'm being more positive, and I know I'm putting a bit of positive energy out into that conversation. So you're going to write them down, and I'll share with you some words that come up for me as well. And it helps bring awareness there. The other thing to pay attention to is if you are met with negativity, because the more you focus on your words, the more you become aware of other people. And quite quickly, you can see why people feel down, that why they're stressed, why they're depressed, because of the words that they speak, because of the stories they continue to tell, from the energy then they deliver it. Imagine the body picking up all on them communications, them commands. That energy is a heavy waste of energy when we could be using that for healing. This has really helped me throughout the last few years, and I've got to a point where I am true to my word. I speak a truth, I say it from a place of love, and I know what I've now said. So at times before in my old life, people would say things and I couldn't even tell you if I said it or not. I just didn't remember. Why? Because I wasn't being present. Why? Because I was influenced by others. The more I become aware of my words and what I speak, I now know that no matter what anyone else says, I know what I said. I was aware of it. And being aware means you're being present. Being present means you're healing. Being present means you're in flow. Being present means you're being positive. Being present means you're in your soul. So have some fun with today. It's more of awareness. But if you can, as you go through the day and write down initially, see if you can catch every time you say a negative word. No judgment, and then find the opposite.